Here we are.
Here we are.
All right, so I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
We show your actual weight loss journey with the keto lifestyle.
Make sure you go check us out on Facebook and Instagram. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
Here we are.
Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday. It's Friday Eve, which makes me happy,
I you know what? I skipped an ad, so I have it open on the.
kind of.
There's Liz. Hi.
Liz, hi.
I have our video open on YouTube down here to see. To see.
Right.
Make sure it's doing good. And it had an ad, so I skipped the ad and put it into another ad. Oh well. Anyway.
Oh, that's terrible.
Here we are.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. We weren't sure if we were going to be here because my lovely job.
So Luz is here. Hi, beautiful. Hello, beautiful people.
Beautiful.
Ugly kid Joe Cross.
Ugly kid Joe Cross. We love you. We love your face.
Joe's really pretty, actually.
He is. He's very pretty. So
D4424.
D. Scott's here.
Scott's here. I can hear his voice right now. Well, hello, my friends.
Yes. We love you too.
Deb's here.
Debbie, love you.
Jennifer Lucas. Amy
And
Davis.
Amy's here. Love you.
Amy said hello
all
to
you people.
some of my favorites. You know what? Last minute, in typical fashion, minute, I scheduled it with like 15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And literally just ran down. I know it was a minute late. I literally was plugging up the computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Emily said, "Are you going to wear that?" And I said, "No." And just
You're
so
wearing
you know,
that.
just so you know, it's okay that I have a little bit of salsa here.
And dirt there.
And dirt. But I've been working. And you know what? I decided, you know what made me decide to wear this?
Why?
It covers my farmer tan line.
Oh.
And
I get
this
it.
color actually makes me look, it really makes us both look tan.
I know. I was thinking, why do I look so tan?
It's this color. I think this is, I think we need more of this color in our lives.
It's making me look tan. Oh boy.
It's a true story. I looked in the mirror and I was like, this really makes me look tan.
Yeah. So we had planned on coming on and doing a live, but
what?
I got home and he said, "Are we going live?" And I said, "No, I don't think we're going to be able to. I have this, and this to do."
I was thinking I was going to do it anyway. If I had to drag Noah
yeah.
here.
And he's like, "All right, let me know." And then he's like, 15 minutes before, he's like, "Are we going live since you got it done?" I said, "Yep." So we are truly trying.
We're trying.
Yes, we're trying. So you guys know how it is. Everything, anything you do, as long as you're trying, right?
Keto YouTube channel 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I feel like we tried all last year.
Well, I know, right?
I feel like we tried. Tonight we didn't have practice. So like I said, it'll be from now on, it'll either be Thursday or like Saturday morning, unless we're out of town.
Yes.
And we just put up a video. Are you kidding me?
I know. How crazy is that?
We put up a video and we've been really busy. Apparently, I was a Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Actually, so you can make yourself into a pop figure. And for Father's Day, Noah got me this, and it's me. It's me.
With no gray. No gray.
Oh, cover your face.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I got to cover my face. This is just horrible.
We don't even know if they can see it.
They don't even know. Anyway, they can see it. It says, "It's me." And what's really cool is, if you know me, look, they have me holding a Bible. So there's that.
Yeah.
So it goes right here next to my friend, the penguin.
Yeah. So we're terrible at gifts because we just, if we order something or if we buy something and it's not a birthday or a holiday, it's like, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, it comes in the mail. It's like,
Because
here you
we're
go.
excited.
So yeah, no, I got it for me for Father's Day. So
right. Uncle Big Guy's here. We love you.
Yeah, she said she's sorry that I let autocorrect spell your name wrong.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay. I'm so used to it, Lynn. So used to it.
That is the new color. I have new shoes like that too.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is the new color. And this color. Oh,
so I don't know if you wanted to show the back of it.
Joe
But-
says, I have a Funko of myself also. Conceited much? You know what? I would think that it might be conceited had I bought it for myself. Scott says, I got a Blackstone for Father's Day from my lovely wife.
Yay! Sorry, I'm not.
You know what? You
Not
can't
buying you a Blackstone.
You can't go. Where would we put it? We'd put it next to the other one. we got the cheap Blackstone. We got the char griller or whatever. But you know what? It's been
Still like
fine.
it.
It's been fine. It's like 3 years and going.
Although he has said, if anything ever happens to this, I'm just gonna get a Blackstone.
I would just get a Blackstone because so they've came a
He's
long
like,
way.
It's just the name. I want the Blackstone.
Okay, so they really have came a long way.
Yeah.
When we bought this, the Blackstone didn't even come with a lid. Like
Yeah.
you had to buy the lid separate.
Right.
What happened? I just started talking on your phone.
Sorry.
It
But yeah, it did not come with a lid.
didn't back then. It didn't come with a lid.
Yeah.
It was like $100 more expensive plus an extra $100 for the lid.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just silly. So
Yeah.
we went to Menards and they had one that was the same size, the same everything,
That we wanted.
and it's cast iron. Like you just can't go wrong with cast iron.
We love it.
So another thing that we have going for us, I'll just show you. We've been busy. So I'll spin around.
Oh, everybody's gonna have your phone number.
Oh, I don't care. They can have my phone number. Well, they can call and get their lawn done.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Do we need to cover our face?
No. So we are trying to get things rolling, and James has his first 2 customers. Okay, I'm sorry. We have our first 2 customers.
So, yeah.
So super excited. One of them is going to be a weekly customer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other is
The other, they don't. They just said
we
they-
don't know
yeah.
yet. But
Anyway, so
that's exciting.
So yeah, a real business, real LLC, real
Yeah.
like insured, all that stuff. We don't know where it's going. Believe it or not, I don't know. I love to mow grass. I have a zero. No. The answer is no, Andy. That is Andy, right? Yes. The answer is no. Do you guys even have grass up there? I know it's cold. Is it still snowy up there?
I know, right?
Might have to plow. Anyway, I love to mow.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I can start while still working my job.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that if it takes off, everyone knows I don't like winter. I don't like cold. So if it's something that takes off, I could be here during the nice months. And just saying, if we have to get a truck to haul all the mowers and stuff like that, we might just have to get like a big camper and head south for the winter.
Yeah.
I've already thought about this.
Mm.
I think God has a plan, and that's it. It's for
Yeah.
me to be in Florida in January.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a plan. We want to turn it into something that is for our family, since we have a family of boys.
Mhm.
And one of our boys already works for a landscaping company, or no, not landscaping, a tree company. So he does landscaping stuff. So he has said he would be interested in doing this, and my nephew. So we have faith that it'll grow and be
We'll
a
see.
blessing, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I just said it was kind of funny. I was sitting there talking today. I was like, well, apparently I have started a landscape or a lawn care company in the middle of a drought.
Yeah.
Because all the grass is starting to turn brown. And that's
Yeah.
okay. And then all of a
It's
sudden,
okay.
I had 2 messages, and one of them came through as a client from now on. So that's good.
Yeah.
And that just happened earlier. So pretty happy about that. But anyway,
Yep.
Our diet's doing good.
Yep.
I fasted yesterday.
Yep.
Today I got up, I was hungry.
Yeah.
So I had some Duke's sausages,
Mm-hmm.
the little sausage sticks. I had a protein bar.
Why are you
this
looking at
morning.
me? Why are you telling me? You've done told me.
Well, I'm telling you again. Had a protein bar, and then I went to McDonald's and had 3 quarter-pound patties for lunch.
Really?
Mhm.
I had a leftover burger and mushrooms and onions and strawberries. It was delicious.
Katie said Noah built the ark before it rained. And
That's
thank
right.
goodness, because it would
That
be
is
hard.
right, Katie.
You know what? I think he built it for like 100 years.
That is right.
And he looked really stupid too until it rained.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of looking stupid.
Yeah.
So in order to be economical, right? So I have a zero turn
So he's
mower.
just going to tell everybody about something that he feels stupid about.
Well, that's fine. Because you know what? The only thing I asked was, I said, do you think the other lawn care people will laugh at me? So I have a Honda CRV, right? And I found out that it could actually tow a trailer that has enough weight to haul my zero turn mower that I already have.
Let me explain something first, though. James always had most of the time had a truck. Anytime he had gotten rid of his truck in the past, he'd be like, don't ever let me do that again. I'm a truck guy. And then during all this, COVID stuff, I guess, the C word stuff and pricing on gas and this, he's like, I'm going to get rid of my truck. And I'm like, don't do it. I don't want to hear your mouth if you get rid of the truck. We've already done this. Don't get rid of it unless you promise you won't say a word. So he's like, I promise. So he has not. He held to his word. He had gotten his CRV how many years ago?
It's been 2.5.
2.5 years ago, because the cost of having a truck was just ridiculous.
The biggest cost of having a truck is driving around getting 16 miles a gallon when you're driving in it by yourself.
Yes.
Everywhere. You're not using it as a truck.
Yes.
You're using it as, it's just cool.
Right.
You know, that's it. Like, it wasn't being used as a truck or anything like that. It was just, so now I got something that I get 33.5 miles to the gallon. So one of the things that was stopping me from starting this was, it's like, well, you got to have a truck. And it was like, oh, and you got to have a place to park all this stuff and this and that. Well, I realized that,
no, it didn't really.
So like big lawn care companies, right, that have like lots of customers and they have crews. Yes, they need places to park. Right. They have to have a little bit of land or somewhere to park, and there's an expense there.
Yeah.
But me starting out, up until the first year or so, at least the first year, I think I can use my car that I have. I'm getting a hitch put on it tomorrow.
So that way he can pull a trailer.
That way I can pull
with his CRV.
A little trailer with my little Honda, and it is what it is.
Yeah. So he's like, I think I might get made fun of.
Yes, as long as I asked her, I was like, do you think the other companies will like pull up beside me and laugh? Anyway.
So, yeah.
The chat got quiet. It concerned me that something messed up.
Can everybody hear us okay? Maybe.
Maybe it's just the thingy.
Maybe.
Looks like everything's going good. Yep. Jennifer Lucas says yes. Everybody just being quiet. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. Right. As long as we're going. I always said, the way that me and Emily can sit and just talk to each other, because, well, when's the last time we went live? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's the last time we talked.
No.
Hookah's here.
Hookah.
Can't stay on, but wanted to say hello.
Well, hello there, Miss Hookah.
And there's Blank, aka
Blank.
Keto in the midst.
Yeah.
We miss you guys.
We do.
We miss you guys.
We always.
And that is the reason why we do what we do, is for you guys. It's for us.
It's for us too. Because we need you.
Sharon said 40 people watching, 2 likes.
Hello, Sharon.
Maybe I'll like it. There's 4. No, actually, you know what? It took it away.
It took it away.
Yeah, it took it away. It ain't gonna let me do that.
That is so funny.
It knows.
It knows. So it's
what?
summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everybody's probably busy this time of year and getting in their functional fitness.
I know we've been.
And yeah.
Jennifer says, are you going to either upcoming Ohio meetup?
I believe I need to double check the dates because
The Columbus one, I thought for sure. Wasn't there is a Brazilian steakhouse one?
I think they're both in July. Maybe one's the very end of June. The very end of June.
As long as it's not the 20th.
I have to double check because Dad's birthday is the end of June.
Well, he likes meat.
He does.
You just take him.
I know. We should. If it's around that area, we should.
Chantel says,
Chantel,
miss you guys.
you.
Glad to see you again. So we are back.
Miss you.
Brenda. So with all the disruptions in the dieting thing, we are back 100% feel good. The whole calorie and whole food experiment, trying to work around Emily's work and just chaos of schedules, that didn't work. So we had to figure out how to make it work to get back. No exceptions. No, is that what?
No
I'm
excuses.
No excuses. That's what it is.
Yeah, no excuses. Even Noah was like,
we feel better. We feel, we always were watching what we ate. It's just, you still, when you're not keto, you're eating inflammatory foods. You're just feeling like garbage. And I still believe that keto is the way.
And you've always said, I know too much. I can't go back.
Can't go back and enjoy it. You can go back for,
think that
a meal or a party or something, but you got to go back.
Yeah.
You got to go back to keto because
keto
is the thing that made my blood line up good. That made all the blood work, all that, everything has been repaired.
But I've learned though, yes. And I've learned though that sometimes I can change my mind and that's okay. Like I can think one thing and be like, this is really good for me. And I can change my mind and I'm allowed to. So, I can think one thing and then think that I can make other changes and it can not work for me or it can work for me. And I know that I feel best.
So the changes that we wanted to make necessarily was still supposed to be like whole food. It still wasn't supposed to be like processed stuff. And we were trying to do that to accommodate schedules and meetings and things like that involved places that was hard to eat. You know what I mean? Because it's like you feel bad when you go with a group of people. You're going to a Thai restaurant and what in the world do you get?
I literally got to the point where I was ordering like an appetizer, chicken satay, and then there was another work meeting we went to and I didn't want to order like at all. I'm like, I don't even want to eat. And a coworker of mine, she's like, Emily, you're going to come across so rude. I'm like, the only thing I can order is a salad. She's like, Emily, you have to. I'm like, fine.
Jennifer says the one is June 27th.
27th.
Yep. Scott says you learned something, right? So a good experience.
Yes, exactly.
This makes me happy. The Josh says we tried your smoked wings with franks and butter today. They were wonderful. One of the most basic restaurant sauces that they use is butter and like Frank's or Texas Pete or whatever with butter. And a lot of times they do sour cream also.
Yeah.
It's but the butter and the Frank's, all you need.
Yes. Love them. Love that.
Jennifer says keto is key to
keto.
Everything. Sherry says bought the tortillas to try your skillet pizza.
I know some people won't eat them, but that's one of those things where I'm going to have them every now and then, right? But I love that pizza. It's the simple. I love simple and easy. Love anything that's easy to do.
You want to know something really simple and easy?
That's something that I'm still going to have, and something else that I decided I'm still going to have sometimes is a sweet potato.
What day is June 29th? Is that Saturday?
Is that my dad's birthday?
No.
Oh.
Your dad's birthday is the 28th.
Is it? Seriously?
Yeah.
June 29th is Saturday.
We'll be there. Get with Andy.
Is that my dad's birthday for real?
Maybe.
Andy.
Anyway, all right.
I'm so sorry.
You know what else is really good if you want to do breadsticks for real? Get you some just basic wax paper. Is it wax? It's not wax paper. It's, I need your help.
Okay, Andy, I'll message you after.
It's parchment paper, right?
Yeah.
Parchment paper.
Yeah.
Literally 1 cup of mozzarella.
Mhm.
Grab a handful of like Parmesan or whatever.
Don't overdo the spices.
Yeah, don't overdo the Parmesan, or else it might come out too salty, depending on what kind of Parmesan you use. Handful of mozzarella, 1 egg, any kind of like a seasoning for breadsticks. Just throw it in the oven at what, 350 or something for like 10 minutes until you'll know when it's done. Cheese will turn brown. Breadsticks. Cut it up in breadsticks.
Yeah,
it's
last
delicious.
time he made it, he put way too many spices.
It's funny because she spiced it. Either you spiced it or Noah did.
Noah did. And what's funny is Noah did, and it was too much. And I had made Noah like one of those upside down pizza things. And I went to open the oregano or not oregano, Italian, just the Italian mix. And I opened the spoon side and not the shaker side and dumped like the huge amount. And I'm like, he won't notice. He loves oregano. But he said it was really good, but it was like a huge amount. Huge.
Skillet pizza is good. If you don't want to use the tortilla,
will
you turn that on?
Yep.
Dehumidifier just came on. If you don't want to use the tortilla, just use cheese and flip it over. It'd be fine. It'd just be a little more crunchy. Chantel got off plan, felt really bad. Been back for a month and starting to feel much better.
Okay, so tell me if you're like me. If I eat off plan, my face gets puffy, my feet, more so than anything else. That is the biggest indicator for me. And James will surely agree with me. But my feet are very bony and very veiny. I know it sounds gross, but the tops of my feet are very, yeah, you can see. Noah always says I have ugly feet because he's like, you can see every vein in your feet. But if I eat off plan, my feet are so puffy, like so puffy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
So like that's a huge, and they hurt too. So that's a huge thing for me.
My knee instantly starts to hurt, like fairly quick pain in my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy said, we've got most of our friends already RSVP confirmed. Yay! I'm really excited.
Yay.
Are you sure that your dad's coming?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. I ain't heard nothing.
I don't, is it June 29th? Isn't that his birthday?
I don't know, but you shouldn't be saying that out loud that you don't know. What if he's watching?
He ain't watching.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Victoria's here, says my feet hurt when I go off plan.
Right? That's like the biggest.
I think everybody has something.
Yeah, that's why I want to know. Like, what's your thing? Like, I know yours is your knee. Mine are my feet. That just.
I feel like when I go off plan, I might get swollen in this area. I get a little puffy, like right through here, and then after a week, I feel all right. But you know what? I really, really, really go through the keto flu bad. Like when I get back, when I go off plan, the keto flu for me is almost like I'm ready to file for a handicap placard. Like I just feel so bad. Like I literally can't stay awake for when I get kicked out of ketosis. I literally have a hard time staying awake.
Yeah.
I'm so sleepy, and I just there's just times that I'm just standing there and I just want to cry. I just want to go to bed. And Emily knows me. Most of the time I don't want to go to bed. But there's always 2 days that as you're young, there's 2 days that I just want to cry and go to bed because I'm so sleepy that every amount of energy I use hurts, and it hurts my head.
Yeah. I'm just tired because of stress.
Sherry went to Amish country today, and the worst thing I ate was a slice of sugar-free apple pie at Dirt Dutchman.
Ooh. I don't know if I could do Dirt Dutchman, Sherry. I don't know.
Andy says, bring him. We'll have a good time at the lake. Scott had a off-plan day on Tuesday. Got immediate feedback. Felt like garbage on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Low back pain right away. Yes.
See, it's something,
You know,
right? It's like, why do we do this? Why do we do, like, I don't know. I feel like after a while you're like, well,
and you know what? There's something to be said. Like if you can start stringing together wins,
Yes.
like every day is a win that you don't have an off plan.
You have to go just day by day and say, you know, each decision and say, this is a win. I did good. Like could have done this, but I didn't. Like yesterday, like we have lunches because we have a lunch meeting every Wednesday, and my boss just said, I'm ordering pizza. What do you want on it? And it was like, no. I had stopped on the way to work and literally bought a pack of Swiss cheese and brought it to work with me. And I had a pack of almonds in my purse that I kept. And that is all I ate yesterday.
If you can just string together some wins, you know, like no cheats this week, no cheat next week. And it's like, if you can get like 6 weeks.
Don't even call it a cheat.
If you can get if you can get like 6 weeks in between an off-plan meal.
Yeah.
I find that the longer you go and the fewer off-plan things that happen.
Yeah.
The more your body will just skip right over it. It don't even look at the carbs. It don't even try to switch back. It's like, oh, that's nice. You know, I'm doing good. But then if you have another day in there, or you start doing it once a week, then your body, it's too much. Like you just have to be plan.
Just plan.
The biggest thing of keto is planning.
Plan your off plan. That's like, if you are. I mean, if you don't, some people don't, and that's awesome too.
And it's summertime, and I'm always happy with a Wendy's salad.
Yes.
Always happy with the Wendy's salad. Yeah. And I'm always happy even with just McDonald's. Like I had 3/4 pound, just plain, no cheese. No poop.
Dustin's here.
Dustin is here. I can see his big head from here.
We love you. So
Sherry's left knee aches when I eat off plan. It's my right knee.
Yeah.
Sharon says when I go off plan, hands and
feet. Mine's. I guess it's not my hand. It's just my feet.
Chantel's knees hurt. Everything gets puffy. Really don't feel well at all. No energy. Just blah. Absolutely.
It's crazy how food can really, and you know, even if I eat, say I have a lunch and I do well, like I've gone to Thai for a lunch and at work and ordered chicken satay, which is just chicken and like a peanut sauce. So I figure that should be like the best way to go. And I'm going to Chinese and gotten chicken lettuce wraps, but they still use bad oils, and I can tell puffiness from the bad oils.
I think they use MSG even in the fortune cookies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jennifer Lucas says, too many carbs gives me Tourette's inducing leg cramps.
Yeah.
What is that? Why is that? Why is it you go off plan for a meal, you have carbs, whatever?
Yeah.
Why is the leg and foot cramps?
Magnesium. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
Dustin's caught us live. Yes. He's missed us both so much.
So much.
So
Scott said, I don't do dumb stuff once. I do it 5 or 10 times.
Just to make
Just to be sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Dustin says, plan.
Yeah.
Remember, detours are usually a bummer.
Yep.
Usually.
But
you know what? If it's someone's birthday or something like that, sometimes, like, as long as you're not celebrating with, like, every time a neighbor has a birthday.
Yeah, it really, for me, it just really depends on what it is. Like, Reptar's birthday is coming up in August, and
he don't care what you eat.
That's what I was going to say. He ain't going to care if I have a cupcake, because I think they're doing cupcake cake.
Are you going to have a cupcake?
I don't think I will. I don't think so, because like it would be different if he was a little bit older, and Dustin, I know you know what I mean. But if he was a little bit older and was like, have some, and like, I wouldn't want to hurt his feelings. Just saying. Even, Dustin, I know you know.
Andy's plantar fasciitis acts up
Yes.
when eat off plan.
Yeah.
Dustin says we had Thai food Tuesday for our daughter's birthday.
See? Love Thai food.
Deb says nothing bothers me at all, whether off plan or very strictly on plan. This could be an issue.
Right.
But Deb, if you ate off plan for more than a day,
Yeah.
that stuff could start adding up. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yep.
Everybody's different. What I do know is that I know that when you eliminate things for a very long period of time, just about anything when you introduce it back in
Yes.
will cause a problem.
Most.
I think
that
so.
we've learned anyway.
Yeah, just about anything.
Yeah.
Even chicken. Even
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you haven't had a lot of butter in a long time and you have a bunch of butter, that could be an issue. If you haven't had, if you one of them weirdos that say, I'm never having heavy cream again. And then
out of heavy cream.
And then all of a sudden, 2 months from now, you decide you want heavy cream. That could cause a problem because you haven't had it in so long.
Yeah, I did notice that. Or no, I'm not out of heavy cream. I've been using half and half instead of heavy cream.
I think we had some.
No, I use the rest of the half and half.
Okay.
That's what I'm out of. So I still have heavy cream.
Well, the heavy cream's a good thing.
So I had some coffee. It was Bones coffee, and it was I forget what it was called, but it was like a coconut flavored coffee. And so you know how Dr. Pepper had the coconut cream flavored Dr. Pepper that you can't find anywhere now? Like nowhere. It was so good. It was the favoriteest Dr. Pepper Zero coconut cream or creamy coconut, I think is what it was called. Loved it so much. Can't find it anywhere. Ordered like 3 cases because I found it and then immediately got an email saying my order was canceled and just can't find it anywhere. So James ordered me some coconut skinny syrup, the Jordan skinny syrup. And it really does turn the Dr. Pepper cream, the Dr. Pepper and cream.
I don't know what that is.
No.
Is it cream soda?
Cream soda.
And Dr. Pepper or whatever?
Yeah. And then add the coconut syrup. The coconut syrup, it's so good.
Coconut syrup.
I do that often.
Chantel says, neither my husband and I wanted to cook tonight. We thought about going out. We have a place here that is a pizza buffet. I wanted that. Didn't want to break a streak. Steak in the air fryer.
There you go. Steak's been so expensive lately.
It has. We've been having a hard time.
Yeah.
Just because it's been expensive.
I've literally been buying, I think it's Gary's brand, the super thin, like where it's like chopped up steak, making that with steak and mushrooms and onions. So it's delicious.
Keto Simple said, haha, the young one's first birthday, she had cake and she couldn't be bothered with it. She walked away and other kids swarmed. Dawson says, I think the problem is I'm never having X again.
Yes, I agree with that. I do. I think that is the problem.
Josh Doolittle says, I would love to learn more about that tortilla pizza you guys were talking about yesterday. Go ahead.
Anytime something is new for us, Josh, we're like, this is the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we're not the only ones, and I know it's been around, and I know it's already a thing, but when it's new, and you're like I literally was debating on doing a challenge of having one every single day for a month. But you literally just take I just take a skillet and I put pepperoni all over the bottom, however many you want, and then mozzarella cheese, and then I put some Italian seasoning or whatever seasonings you want, and then one of the low carb tortillas and just put it on top and let the cheese
pepperoni crisps up.
Yeah.
Embeds in the cheese.
Yes. Which I love crispy pepperoni. So that's why I love it so much. So I let the cheese get crispy too. And then I flip it and I let the tortilla get a little bit browned. And then I just slide it onto a piece of parchment paper and slice it. And it's so good. So good.
It's very good. Lynn said she's a coconut freak too.
Yes. It's so good. This morning, I had it in my coconut flavored coffee with heavy cream and the coconut syrup.
Jennifer Lucas says at the moment Amazon has your sugar-free Dr. Pepper creamy coconut.
But how much is the thing?
Dustin said they got strip steaks for $9.99 at Costco. Well, we were there the other night, and it was $11. It was $10.99, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to have to look at Amazon and see how much that is.
Dustin said loves a upside down tortilla pizza cooked in the skillet.
Yes.
Marianne's here.
Marianne.
We will see her.
We will. We will see you soon.
We'll see Marianne. Not the skipper, just Marianne.
Yes. I can't wait.
Does anybody else think of Gilligan's Island when you say Marianne? I'm sure
she's heard it her whole life.
I'm sure. But it's just... I'm sorry, I think of the skipper. Sherry says, I thought the cheat day leg cramps was just me.
No.
I said, Sherry, guess what? Phone pop. Siri started to talk.
That is James too on the leg.
Jennifer Lucas says $9.99 a 12-pack.
Ooh.
I believe you had leg cramps too last time.
Mine's usually my toes though. Mine usually everything has to do with my feet or my ears.
Dustin says I'm planning to be in Ohio June 29th.
Yay, hugs!
And he wants to know who he will be seeing.
Well, I need to get with Andy, or Andy, if this is okay, we'll be there. We will be there.
Marianne says, yes, been the joke my whole life.
See, knew it. Knew you had to.
That's all right. My last name's Burrows, and now Joe Burrow is the quarterback for the Bengals.
Yeah.
And because my whole life, my name has not been very popular. Hardly heard it at all. And now all of a sudden, everyone takes the S off of it because his name is Burrow.
Joe.
Yeah. It's like,
yeah,
like
with
Joe,
an S.
With an S. Ours is plural. It's different.
Yeah.
And I look better than him.
Yeah.
And he says, Susan just bought Kroger T-bone steaks for $7.99. They were delicious in the air fryer tonight for dinner.
Did their sales just start?
I believe so. You did have ribeyes the other night, even last week. I know. But you did
weren't
have
very
them.
good.
Well, they were in the freezer for a while. Sometimes that kind of stuff gets, even though you vacuum seal stuff, it's still so important to rotate
Still use it and rotate it.
Okay. Yeah, because we had bought frozen burgers from Costco, and normally I love Costco's burgers.
Love them.
Even the frozen ones, generally. But this last pack we've left it in our freezer too long, and when we cooked them just a few days ago, they wasn't that good. You know what? There's something about frozen patties. We really you kind of get spoiled when you have fresh patties, and that's why we love our hamburger press.
I know, and I know it's some people are like, I can just hand press my burgers,
and you can,
and that's fine. But which we do too. I made burgers
Nan says
Wednesday my days are all messed up. Not Wednesday, Tuesday, maybe. I don't know. But when I made the burgers and onions, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. Yeah. Burgers and onions and mushrooms. And I love portobello mushrooms and onions and burgers.
And if you like portobello mushrooms, Aldi always has them for $1.29 a pack for the baby bell.
Yes, they're so much cheaper there. But I will literally just make big, thick, steak burgers with that Costco hamburgers. And then I'll cover the skillet to kind of steam them. Which for some reason he hates that meal, but it's one of my favorite meals.
I think you don't like how the burger kind of steams instead of.
I know.
Marianne's looking forward to KPL.
I am too.
Andy
it's such
said,
a good
sure,
time.
That's great. Can't wait to see you guys.
Yay!
Dustin's watching the old show Will and Grace from the 90s, and there's a producer who is James Burrows. I see it and think, oh, you know what? James Burrows also did Taxi. He did lots of stuff.
You know what? Dustin didn't see your pop.
Here it is. Here's my pop.
Show Dustin your pop. So, Dustin, you weren't in here.
It's me.
I think you have to turn it at an angle
I
because
do.
it's watching the screen.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
It's just not.
There you go.
It's just.
That's good. That's
I
good.
know. Okay. There it is.
But yeah, anyway, like if I make burgers like that, that's what I was getting at. I don't use the hamburger press because I just like big, thick burgers, and I do it in the skillet, so I can't fit as many. So I have to shape them into like an egg shape to make them all fit in the skillet, because I end up making 6 of them because there's usually me, him, and Noah. So I try to do 2 burgers a piece.
Jennifer says she went to school with Bart,
So no hamburger
Randy,
press.
and Brett Burrows. Don't know them.
Maybe you did. Maybe you do.
Sherry
Don't
says
know.
Siri does that a lot. Don't ask Sherry. Ask Siri. It said it. Yeah.
That's
Because
so
I
funny.
can't give directions. I get lost in my own backyard.
I get it. Every time I go to my son's house, his girlfriend's name is Alexa.
Hey Sherry.
And
Look, it pops up even when I say Sherry.
they don't change their stuff around. I'm like, why would you not change it from Alexa? Like, your name is Alexa.
Camille says, hi everyone, it's Father's Day
Hi,
weekend.
Camille.
So there are steals on sale everywhere. Yay, HEB here in Texas has choice
We need
bones
to check out.
for $5. We need to check out Texas again.
Yes.
We like Texas.
Didn't you get a bunch of storms just recently, though?
Camille says $5.47 a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Marianne had John Burroughs in her high
That's
school
a better
class.
deal. See? Some people have heard it. Mia's girl.
Dee says, can you share a
Hi.
link to your hamburger press or info about where to buy? It's actually, there's a link.
There will be
in
a
our-
link in our
in our video.
in our
yeah,
live too, right?
Yes. So we got the one that it's a metal one and it's got the plunger. And what we do is you can buy the patty papers, the little square patty
The
papers.
little
You
parchment
can get like
papers.
hundreds and hundreds of them for not too much money. You just
Yeah.
pull them out and then put one on top or whatever, and then smash it down, and they're already there. And then you just freeze them or whatever. We love the patty papers, and we love our hamburger press.
I got off on a tangent, and what I was going to say about it is what we like about it is because we do buy a big packs of the ground beef at Costco. So for us, it's just easier to press out patties and put them in vacuum seal. So that way we have them later and they're already pressed and weighed and all whatever thickness that we want as far as the patties instead of, I mean, you can do it by hand, but we love the hamburger press that we have. And the one we had prior to this one was a plastic one, which this one that we use is not plastic. So we like it because we know it's going to last. So instead of having to buy again and again, that is our goal, right?
Right. Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys know or heard of Carnivore Kip, right?
Yes.
So Kip was telling me, we were talking about cast iron.
Yeah.
And Kip recommended like a really good cast iron brand.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was called.
Star something.
Star something.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they're like, okay, has anyone, like, we like cast iron, don't get me wrong, because there's something about buying something once and never having to worry about it again.
I love cast iron for steaks and lots of other things, but I hate cooking in the house.
With the smoker and things like that, though, cast iron can just go right into the smoker, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
My question is, has anybody got cast iron skillets that were like expensive cast iron skillets? And if there's like how much of a difference it is versus like Lodge.
Right. Like what kind of cast iron skillet do you have and do you like it? And what do you recommend? What do you use? Let us know what you use and recommend. How about that?
I believe
It was called
Stargazer.
Stargazer.
Now these things are like, minimum is like $150, 100, there's one for like 125.
Yeah.
But these are over $100. I was just curious. I know there's several different kinds. It's like really expensive. But how much difference is a good cast iron
I'm
skillet
sorry.
over okay, so your average Joe Blow, they see Lodge everywhere. They're thinking Lodge is the good cast iron. That's what I thought. D says Stargazer.
Yeah.
I was just curious if anyone ever used one because I might like to buy
Is
one.
it really that big of a difference? Is what I'm curious. Like, is it really that much better quality over just a Lodge? Because we've been going to flea markets and looking for Stargazers because it's easy to clean up a good cast iron, right?
Yeah, the older ones or whatever. Just looking.
Just kind of looking and just seeing,
Dustin says, do you like Diet Mountain Dew over zero sugar Mountain Dew? Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
There's a difference in the sweetener that's in it.
I love all the
I don't like sucralose.
Zero sugar over the diet.
I prefer to not have sucralose. I know that some things have it in it. The zeros have more sucralose. That's why I just like the aspartame. Sorry. I've had aspartame so long, my body's just so used to it because even as a kid, my mom drank like Diet Pepsi. That was her thing. Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke. I was raised on Diet Pop, and
I was too, but
I can instantly taste the difference between aspartame and sucralose. And sucralose, I feel wonky with it.
Weird. So weird. Actually, I was raised on Kool-Aid. So
Dustin loves
good old-fashioned sugar and Kool-Aid.
Camille says, so many typos. Sorry about that. No problem.
Don't be sorry.
No problem. Dustin says, Father's Day weekend, steps, dads left behind.
No. No.
Jennifer says, remember to check Kroger e-coupons using a Texas zip code. Their beef sales are often great.
Can you use a Texas e-coupon?
Dustin says, was going to get a patty press and papers. But the Walmart frozen patties save me time. And with the patty press and fresh burger, I'm not saving that much with the time consumed. So I just use frozen. Yeah, but there's such a difference in the flavor.
I am a snob. James used to buy the frozen burger patties all the time, and I would complain because I did not like them. Did not. And I'm not opposed to having them on rare occasions, but I do not like, I feel like they taste different except for the Costco, what are they? Sirloin?
Yeah.
Burgers. Those are good. And then Aldi has these ones that are bacon cheddar burgers. We haven't bought them in a while. They're Angus. Better. Bacon cheddar burgers, like frozen. I love those. Those are good too. But normally I like Costco 8812 ground beef, the best. That's my most favorite.
Dustin got a couple new to me cast iron skillets from a yard sale a couple weeks ago. I do not like cooking fried chicken thighs in the cast iron.
Why?
No.
Because it's not enough room.
Mia's girl says, I just have Lodge skillets and a Dutch oven.
I don't even know what brand my Dutch oven is, but I only have the Dutch oven so we can do smoked chili on the smoker.
Jennifer says her Pit Boss griddle is cast iron, but honestly, I haven't even seasoned my cast iron skillet. It's just so heavy.
I know. Yes.
Kitty says, I'm a zero sugar person myself.
Yes.
D says, I only have Lodge, but I always wanted a Stargazer or a Field. Not sure if there's a difference. I think Field is more expensive. And Stargazer is a cooler name.
It is a cooler name. Stargazer, it's making me think, okay, so there's this health store local. It's just a little local small business. And they make like protein shakes, and they make all kinds of iced coffees and espressos and energy drinks with natural caffeines, and it's all zero sugar, except for they do some drinks with boba, and bobas are not zero sugar because she let me look at the ingredients. or the nutrition, and there's like 21 carbs in a serving, just so you know. So don't do the boba. But anyway, she has tons of sugar-free drinks, and I forget where I was going with this. Oh, yeah. So she does all these drinks, and so I go there almost every day, and she has like a tip thing, and every month she changes it to like, are you like this month is Star Wars or Star Trek? Team Star Wars or Star Trek, and then you put your tip money in whichever one you vote for. And then she does like the next month she'll do special drinks that are based on whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Dustin likes zero sugar Mountain Dew, and Diet Mountain Dew also has orange juice in it.
Huh.
Aspartame gives Marianne headaches. She prefers sucralose.
Yeah. I like the sucralose too.
Andy says if she drinks soda, it's zero sugar.
Yeah.
Mia's girl says, I have 1 square Wagner.
I don't think I've heard of that.
No.
Have you?
No.
I'm going to have to look it up.
You know, I feel like sometimes a square skillet would be good. There's some things that like...
They have them.
Oh, but we don't.
I bet that's what she has. Is probably a square one, and the brand is probably...
I think that's what
Wagner,
she's saying.
But I'm not sure I've heard of that.
Sherry mixed half Diet Coke, half Coke Zero when they were both in Fountain Pop machine.
Vintage Wagner, $3,000 on eBay.
Probably expensive.
$3,000.
Jennifer says Kroger's policy is to honor e-coupons from all Kroger family stores. It doesn't usually come up on the computer, but if you ask nice, most managers will override and honor the coupon.
Man, Jennifer, I've had issues in the past where they just labeled it wrong and they still didn't want to change the price for me.
Dustin says his cast iron holds a family pack of chicken thighs, though the skin just sticks so bad.
That's a big cast iron skillet. We don't know how to cook small amounts.
Lynn says...
Unless it's a pizza. Unless it's a low-carb pizza.
Pre-made frozen burger patties definitely taste very different. No can do.
Right there with you. And James knows it's true because he went to his softball game last week and on Friday, and they had a big grill out. The one day I didn't go. And I said, he was like acting all jealous because I went to dinner with some friends and we went to Outback, and he acted all jealous like, well, I didn't have Outback. Like, you had a grill out. He's like, they were soy burgers.
They had the cheap boxes of soy burgers. Not putting them down. You know what? When you're feeding everybody, not just our church, not just our team, but when you're feeding everyone,
they were literally feeding anyone that was coming to the ball
that comes to the park. I get it. You got to do what you do. You know.
Yeah.
And most people, when they're buying stuff too, they don't look and say, "Oh, well, these have soy in them." You know, they just think, "Oh, these are cheaper." I know it's lower quality, but I'm just, you know, if I'm ever starving, I'll eat it. It's kind of like ramen. I don't think ramen's good for you, but you know what? If you're starving, if you're literally hungry and you don't have anything,
yeah,
there's a purpose.
I still have some low carb ramen that we need to.
Well, yes, we have.
We need to review it, try it, and review it. So
Marianne has her mother's cast iron skillet. I think she got it from her mom, so it must be close to 100
awesome.
years old. It's so heavy, I don't use it much.
Yeah, they're all so heavy.
Scott is off to watch The Chosen in 5 minutes. So glad I caught your live. Missed you guys.
Scott, we miss you.
Brenda says, no frozen burgers, left to make my own. And you know, it really doesn't take that much longer. The only
it's
pain,
the idea of it, I think.
The only pain of it is, well, see, it cooks faster though, because it's not cooking from frozen.
Yeah.
It fits better in a skillet because I can make them square and put them in a square skillet if I had one.
Sometimes if I'm lazy, I will literally take a bunch of ground beef and put it between 2 pieces of parchment paper and smash it down with a rolling pin and just put it in the oven and turn it on broil and just cook it really quick as one giant burger. And then I'll take a pizza cutter and just cut it into burgers.
That's how we make Wendy's.
So
Make our Wendy's burgers like that.
yeah, it's
She said
I get square burgers.
I guess the Wagner's old. It was given to me. I have never used it.
That might be worth some money.
Probably is worth some money. Never heard of it, and she just looked it up, and it looks expensive.
Yeah. It looks like some vintage old ones are going for some pretty
Evelyn's
pennies.
here. I'm gonna have to see Evelyn. I'm gonna have to see
Evelyn!
Evelyn. I don't have anything on my wrist. I don't have any bracelets.
You need to update that.
I know.
She's so sweet.
I need
Do you ever
bracelets.
get a chance to meet her?
Yes, and if you don't know who Evelyn is, you will. When there's a girl that gives you a bracelet, and you make it,
Yeah.
that's her.
All right. Josh posted something, and I want to add to this. I want to do this, but I want to make an add to it, and I think it'd be good. He said we do cowboy burgers. We mix jalapeno, cheddar cheese, bacon in with the burger patty, and then throw them on the grill, and it's so good. So it makes me okay. I'm thinking of cowboy candy with the jalapenos, right?
Mhm.
So that sounds good. But anyway, what I was thinking was like jalapeno poppers, where maybe stuffing the burgers with some cream cheese would be really good too. Just saying.
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds really good. Now I want that. Thanks.
Jennifer says the first time we used Texas Kroger e-coupon for brisket, I saved almost $500.
That's crazy.
I had to borrow freezer space. Then I invested the savings in an upright freezer. So now I only buy meat on deep sale.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of how we are. I mean, we'd like to buy it on sale, but around here, like on sale around here has been like lately $3.99 for 80/20 at Kroger. I would just pay I'll pay 40 cents more to get the stuff that we really like.
At Costco. And then
Yes.
we don't have to go to make a second stop.
And
Yeah.
she says you can get them some less than 100.
Okay.
Well, that still
That's
ain't
not
cheap.
bad.
It's still not cheap. It's still a good skillet. I mean, $100 skillet.
I know. I love cast iron. It's just I feel like cast iron is such a pain in the butt too. It does make good food. I know, but and
Sherry says,
that's exactly why, Sherry.
well,
it's not even just cleaning the pan. I know you wipe it down and whatnot, but it depends on what you're making. But cooking any meats on the stove, it's just you get grease everywhere. That's why I like making bacon in a pot and cooking other meats on the grill or in the oven.
so I like the idea of cast irons also because we can throw it
We can
in the smoker.
In the smoker.
And I don't know if Joe and Rachel's coming on, but everyone's going to watch The Chosen.
Yes.
We have not seen any of season 4, but we have loved all the other ones. And
I cannot stop yawning, you guys. I'm like so tired, and we
And
haven't even done.
we haven't had dinner yet, so
Yeah.
we are off for dinner.
I guess we're
and-
eating late.
Yeah, we love you
We're
guys.
not eating.
No, we're eating. It's happening.
All right.
All right, love you guys. And wait, Chantel. Wait,
We gotta read this. I just saw that too.
Yeah, we gotta read Chantel.
Yes.
I buy 8812.
Love it.
I'm gonna go with Costco.
Yes.
Weigh out 6 ounces and press it in my presser. Wrap up individually and freeze. We take it out one at a time and have fresh and
Well, it's
and
just you
convenient.
too. I get
Only
that.
feeding me and hubby works
Yep.
for us. There
Yep.
you go.
Perfect.
and
And 6 ounces is
Yep.
perfect.
And it beats the pizza buffet.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Have a great night and see you soon.
We love you guys.